The morning after death is a strange one. Strange as it is, though, it's not strange enough to stop me from wanting a cigarette first thing. I grit my teeth together, groaning softly as I slowly peel myself off the small rocking chair I'd used for a bed the previous night. Once I'm able to stand properly, I glance over at the sleeping teenager who'd just lost her mother. As I watch her slumbering, I thank God in His mercy for each steady breath in and breath out. As much trouble as it had been, I don't regret my decision to watch and stay with her. Off and on throughout the night several times she'd woken up, sobbed and wept, and I'd comforted her as much as I could, even when it meant forgoing my own. But no good deed goes unpunished. My back aches and my joints crackle painfully as I awkwardly tiptoe over toward the door and grab my purse off the floor, eager to get my cigarettes. My Donnie likes to remind me of my different failings at times like these, and as I struggle with the urge to smoke, I can't say I blame him, even if it makes me feel worse. I look back at my charge carefully once I reach the door. Samantha Davidson is a sweet girl, and never more so when she's sleeping. Her black, curly hair is long enough that it's spread over her pillow, and she's sucking on her fingers, almost thoughtfully as she sleeps. Even when she's awake, she looks like an angel. But as I watch her now, my heart softens, as the old longing for my own children hits me hard. As I trip over a small worn patch in the old carpet, I have to bite my tongue to keep from cussing. Still, I hold my breath, waiting for her eyes to open. But she doesn't. Bless her heart. Sama lost her mother in one moment, and then in the next, she reunited with her estranged oldest brother. And of course Matthias hadn't made things easy for anyone as usual. If Judge Piper hadn't shown up, I'm not sure how she'd have been able to handle things. Shaking my head, I finally slip out of the room. Sama certainly doesn't need any more grief as it is, and she'd likely be traumatized to see me this early in the morning. She especially didn't need to see me standing in her room, hunting through my purse for my cigarettes, my clothes all wrinkled and my hair sticking up all over the place. Poor dear was having enough trouble getting through 8th grade math. Last Martha and I talked. I walk down to the living room, where Matthias, Asher, and Judge Piper are all awake. None of the 3 men seem willing to do much more than sit there and stare off into space. At least they're quiet now. Samad only really started crying when Matthias and Judge Piper started arguing with each other. I'm understanding, I truly am. Judge Piper suffers much as I do, not being able to have children as I am. I recognize the pain of lost dreams in others. I knew he and Martha had been dating privately for a while now, but they'd been hoping to make it public when Asher and Matthias came home. Assuming they believed the boys could handle the truth anyway. Before, I hadn't had a doubt Asher could, but looking at them now, I might have gotten my guesstimates mixed up. Asher's lower lip is quivering as he just blankly looks around the room, while Matthias is angrily scowling at Judge Piper in between looking down at his phone. Boys and their toys. I bite back a small sigh and put on a polite expression. I can't seem to smile, but I do try to make sure they see I'm here to help. "Morning, everyone," I murmur carefully. They nod toward me, just as polite, before I focus on Judge Piper. "Any updates?" He shakes his head. "Nothing yet." "Asher and I are the ones who'll get the reports," Matthias says in a sharp, disdainful tone. "Not you." "If there's been any foul play, I'll be able to see them myself," Judge Piper reminds him, "especially if we have to go to court over her death."